Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. There were some parting words that President Muhammadu Buhari left behind after his meeting with the Southeast leaders when he visited Imo State. And you're going to hear the exact what he said and also hear the reactions of Nigeria. But guess what? The presidency has come up to debunk the meanings that most people are giving on social media. And Adeshina, who is the person writing, has taken his time to explain the meaning of the parting word of the president to the Southeast leader and also to Uzodinma. We're going to be looking at what he actually said. But before we do that, if you're not subscribed, just hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our video. We have observed that President Buhari's concluding remarks at the meeting with Southeast leaders during his one-day visit to Imo State is being deliberately contorted and twisted out of context. The purveyors of this disinformation wants Nigerians to believe that the president bluntly told Governor Uzodinma, "I will be careful with your future invitations." They have adduced different meanings to the phrase, contrary to the context wherein the president spoke during his successful dialogue with leaders of thought from Igbo land. When he arrived at the banquet hall of Imo State Government House for his last assignment in Owerri, the president was welcomed by over 50 leaders from the Southeast who have waited patiently for him for a town hall engagement after commissioning strategic projects in the state. The president began his extempore speech by acknowledging the caliber of personalities present at the dialogue, including the President General of Hanes and Igbo, Professor George Obiozo, former Chief of General Staff Commodore Ebitu Ukiwe, retired, former Senate President Ken Namani, former military governor in Old Imo State, Senator Ike Nwachukwu, Deobi of Onitsha, Igwe Alfred Echebe, Chairman of the Southeast Governors Forum and Governor of Ebonyi State, Dave Umahi, Deputy Governor of Abia State, Anambra, and the SSG of Enugu State, who represented the governor, the Anglican Archbishop of Owerri Province, most referred David Onwaha, and his brother, Bishop of Enugu, Archbishop Emmanuel Chukwuma, Chief Emmanuel Weyawo, Ndibos, just to mention but a few. An enlightened President Buhari made it clear that he was expressly overwhelmed by the reception and galaxy of personalities that travel from the 5 southeastern states to have a heart-to-heart discussion with him in Owerri, the Imo State capital. According to the words of the president, he said, "I am overwhelmed by this reception," overwhelmed in the sense that when I accepted the invitation by the Imo State governor, who wants to justify investment the government has done to the people of Imo State, I thought I would see the bridges, the road, and a few renovations. He didn't tell me he was going to get the whole Igbo leadership here. So in the future, when he invites me, I'll know what to do. But I think he has done what the military didn't like. He has achieved surprise. He has surprised me beyond description. Later in his concluding statement at the same event, the president made reference to his earlier remark on the surprise action pulled by Governor Uzodinma. On a lighter note, he quipped, "Governor of Imo State, I cannot thank you enough, but I will be careful with your future invitation." The president's historic visit to Imo State was very successful, and the Igbo leaders who met him share the same enthusiasm that is coming to the Eastern Heartland would bring peace, foster unity, encourage good and better understanding among the citizenry. Archbishop David Onwaha, who is the Anglican Archbishop of Owerri Ecclesiastical Province, must have summed up the mood in the words of prayer offered at the event. According to him, he said, "Thank you, dear Lord, for our nation, Nigeria, and her people with diverse background, nationalities, and culture. Surely you did not make any mistake in bringing us together. Your purpose is for us to harness our potential strength to build a strong and virile nation. May this purpose never be defeated. Glory be unto you for bringing your servant and our dear President, His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari, safely to this state. Blessed be your name for his life and the giant stride he is taking for the well-being of our nation. Thank you for the huge infrastructural development that is taking place in various parts of the country. Lord, Nigeria is a great nation with numerous challenges. We pray that you endue our president with heavenly wisdom, grace, and strength in his resolve to save this nation. He will not fail, fall, or falter. He will end his tenure strong and well to the glory and honor of your name and the good of our people. May his visit today bring peace, foster unity, encourage good and better understanding among the citizens of this great nation. May it bring prosperity and restoration. Those were the words of Femi Adeshina. In other words, he was only trying to tell Nigerians that those people who are misinterpreting what the president said were looking at it from a different light. So he now expanded on the statement. Now, you're going to hear the reactions of Nigerians. This one said, I know Buhari won't be so arrogant to make such statement in a negative context. Mischief makers are peddling. This one says the video was clear enough. Even the president's body language in the video explained what he meant. Buhari is not a child. We know what he said. See, people are coming in with counter replies. This one said it's very clear he was disappointed. He didn't see roads and bridges, only the arranged meeting with Igbo leaders, Imo chapter. So next time, he will send Femi Adeshina to represent him. Nigerians will not cease to amaze me. And this one here says, we know that the president was not satisfied with what he saw. His expectations were quite huge. He was expecting to see Imolites in their numbers standing on the street and welcoming him. So he had to just chip that in to tell Uzodinma, I have not forgotten how you have disappointed me. Another person here says, this is just a way of cooling down the tempo. We know what the president say and we stand by it. Uzodinma knows that the president really dealt with him. How did he deal with him? I don't know. Someone says, empty street and grandstand greeted his visit. What is more shameful than that for a Nigerian president who lacked the dynamics of managing Nigerian diversity? Buhari exploited the weak of Nigerian diversity than its strength. Oh my God. You can hear people are talking, different people. This one here, Adeshina is right on this. But remember, Peter denied Jesus. Also remember those PMB campaign promises. Who is better denier of those two? Okay. Another person here says, for me, what tripped me most was that his bongo trouser, he said, I will keep the picture for future reference. Another one says, I'm not interested in what the president said or the statement he made. Nigerians are now dressing like Buhari everywhere now with that wonderful trouser. My God. All right. You've heard what Adeshina had to tell Nigerians, that actually what people are saying is not true. But then I'll leave it to you guys. What do you have to say about it? Please let's meet at the comment.